Hi, my name is Susan McCabe, and I'm the Vice President of Xerox Global Services. And I'm attending right now the best executive summit that I've ever been to in my career. I've met the most intriguing people, and from an overall just skill set and background perspective, people that are very similar to me and people that have very many interests that I do in the sales and marketing capacity. I was fortunate enough to sign up for the charity event on Sunday, and we spent the day actually just soliciting and trying to make money for Make-A-Wish Foundation. It was probably the best networking event that I've been to in my career. So I just really would like to again say that the Frost & Sullivan event and this Executive Summit is one of the best events ever. Not only is each session very, very specific and targeted towards sales and targeted toward marketing and customer loyalty, but additionally the people and the level of quality of people that you meet on a great basis is just absolutely phenomenal. So I highly recommend it, and I'll be back next year.
Hello, I'm Paul Knaus. I'm Senior Manager for Database Marketing for Reynolds American Incorporated, and this is my first Executive Summit for Frost & Sullivan. I think it's one of the best meetings and summits that I've ever been to, and the reason I think it was particularly enjoyable and valuable and a good learning experience was the mix of presentations that we had, and also the interactive sessions where we got colleagues around the table. We had a particular assignment to do based on the presentation topic that was done, and we had a particular task that we had to solve, and that kind of interaction that was available with this particular summit was very, very valuable, and something that is unique, I think, because for typical conferences, which this was not, most of the time you have a lot of presentations and you do have networking time, but you don't have a lot of time with a smaller group of people to work with and talk about what your issues are. And so in this particular summit, we did have that opportunity to do it. I think it's also good to have the networking roundtables that we had at lunch, and also the Mindshare sessions where we were able to share learning that we've had from our companies and our experiences. And so overall, I think this is a very, very unique summit for people in sales and marketing, and I would certainly do this again.
My name is Laura Schoen. I'm with Sprint. I have participated in several Frost & Sullivan Executive Summits over the last few years, and it is the one event a year that I make time to attend. The reason for that is that you actually are a participant at the summits. It's not just an attendee. It is an interactive format that allows you to share ideas with people from a variety of industries and at a variety of levels. So there's this networking opportunity and this sharing opportunity where you really feel like there is camaraderie being built. I get to tell people what my challenges are, hear what theirs are, and usually come up with not only ideas to take back to my everyday business, but actual tactical things that I can use immediately to help improve my business in an everyday fashion. So the unique format, the quality of people makes it an overall value for me and one that I wouldn't miss.
Hi, I'm Ann Murray, and I am with Southwest Airlines. And the reason I like coming to the Frost & Sullivan Executive Summit is the variety of attendees. Most of the other conferences that I attend or participate in tend to be very focused on travel. And while that can be a great experience and sort of learning from people that are in my direct industry, I feel like coming to an event like this, it opens my eyes to things that are happening in other industries, and I actually take away a little bit more learning.
Craig Chambers with First Marketing. This is my first year at Frost & Sullivan. I've heard a lot about the conference over the years, and quite frankly have wanted to attend, and this is the first opportunity I've had to do so, both as an attendee and a thought leader. I can say that in today's world of increased competition, where customer retention and loyalty and those kinds of things are significant issues, this has been fabulous. It's been focused on that. I've had the opportunity to learn. It's almost like going back to a 2.5 day graduate school. It's been that good. I've learned a lot, And I guess even an old guy with a beard like me can still learn. So there's hope out there, folks. But I've learned a lot. I've met a lot of people. I've networked. I think that there's going to be a lot of follow-up. I know I've got about 8 people I need to talk to myself when I get back. So I think that if a person is interested in what's going on in business today, if he or she is at all involved with a customer, then they should be here. This is the kind of conference that they want to attend.
Hi, my name is Larry Winston. I'm with or from Carlson Hotels. This is my first time attending the Frost & Sullivan Executive Summit. My purpose for attending was several-fold. One, I wanted to learn a little bit about Frost & Sullivan. I've been to a number of different executive summits before, so I wanted to learn a little bit about this particular executive summit. And it's been very rewarding, and actually, quite frankly, it's better than the ones that I've attended in the past. And I won't mention the names of the other ones, but it's much better than some of the others. I believe what makes this one a little different is it wasn't so much focused on the theoretical, it was a lot of the practical, and you had a lot of examples of companies who've gone through certain exercises. So for me, that was very helpful. The second thing for me, it was validating a lot of the things that I'm thinking about doing or have done. And so a lot of the case studies, a lot of the breakout sessions, a lot of the networking, again, validated a lot of those different things at this summit. The breakout sessions where we had a chance to have some panel discussions and some one-on-one feedback was also very helpful for me. And I would highly recommend this summit to anyone who's interested. Again, it was very rewarding, very fulfilling, and I will definitely be back again.
Hi, my name is Satish Kindra. I'm Executive Vice President with Blue Lance, a security software firm that provides audit and compliance solutions for various corporations. This is the first event I've attended with Frost & Sullivan. I've been very impressed. The content was excellent. I arrived on Sunday. We had a networking event, which was extremely valuable and a lot of fun. We actually took part in developing a marketing strategy and going out and making sales and raising money for Make-A-Wish Foundation. It was a very rewarding experience. The last 2 days, we've had excellent speakers in seminars, roundtables, as well as case studies that have been covered. The speakers have been very knowledgeable. The content has been very rewarding, and there's been a lot of interaction capabilities too. So we've enjoyed the sessions, learned a lot, made a lot of good contacts, and what I'm going to take back with me to Houston is the confidence that we can use a lot of this knowledge and skill in the future. I'm aware that Frost & Sullivan puts on various types of seminars. We are looking at those so that we can participate again in the future and perhaps send other staff from our company to other events in the future. Thanks again.
My name is Trent Rock. I'm the Director of Marketing for Federal Mogul Corporation. We're a global supplier of engine components to all of the world's vehicle manufacturers. I attended the Scottsdale Summit as a representative from the B2B segment, and I would definitely recommend this style of executive summit for someone from the B2B side to gain expertise and insight into what the B2C market is doing in terms of pricing and customer strategies vis-a-vis sales and marketing to better grow their business profitably.
My name is Karen Howe. I'm a Vice President with America Online, and I was able to escape from work for a bit to attend the Executive Summit here so that I could interact with my peers and with people who have tremendous amounts of experience across different industries. And I think that's probably my personal joy, is that I get to talk to people that are in my line of business, so we have the same profession. However, it's for different industries, and the challenges that are presented and how people have had to overcome them in creative ways. It doesn't parlay exactly to what I do, but enough so that it may give me kind of a new idea that puts me a bit more outside my own thinking and my own little personal silo that I create for myself sometimes. So the attendees here kind of extract you from your own world and put you into theirs for a moment, and it just broadens your experience level. I think that's probably the best part of the conference.
My name is Barry Torrena. I work with Johnson & Johnson, and I've attended the Frost & Sullivan Executive Summit and have gained a lot of useful information. I've made many contacts for business solutions. I appreciate the ability to interactively participate in workshop forums, panel discussions, food for thought. It has been very useful, and I would certainly attend another summit in the future.